Some mysteries refuse to be forgotten. Some legends never fade. And some conspiracies demand to be uncovered. This is Codename Unknown. Mysteries, conspiracies, and legends. Where expert investigator and host Jackson Wolf dives deep into history's most perplexing enigmas, chilling folklore, and secretive cover-ups. Each week, he pushes the boundaries of what we know, uncovering hidden truths and questioning the stories we've been told. The search for answers begins now. Open your mind, question everything, and step into the shadows.
Welcome to another fascinating episode of Codename Unknown, where we delve into mysteries, conspiracies, and legends that challenge the conventional narratives and ignite our curiosities. I'm your host, Jackson Wolf, and today we take a journey beneath the bustling streets of our cities to explore the intriguing world of urban myths and spectral sightings in these forgotten shadowy tunnels. Some say that the underground holds more than just pipes and forgotten relics. It holds secrets, ghostly presences that have haunted cities for generations. In this episode, we'll uncover the ghost in the tunnels, diving into the origins and authenticity of these chilling tales. We'll analyze how they reflect our deepest societal fears and desires, how they come to life in our imaginations through media, and how they persist through oral traditions. So let's venture into the unknown and explore what might be lurking just beneath the surface. To frame our exploration of these urban tunnel myths, let's start by acknowledging the infrastructure itself. Massive networks of subterranean passages crisscross beneath many major cities. Historically, these tunnels have served utilities, transpiration, and even security purposes. They are arteries of urban areas, vital yet invisible to those of us above ground. Their obscurity is precisely what makes them fertile breeding grounds for mystery and speculation. Stripped of light and often abandoned, they are perfect settings for stories of the supernatural. The ghost tales that circulate about these tunnels today didn't appear out of the blue. They are woven into the very tapestry of the city's evolution and serve as mirrors reflecting societal undercurrents. We will journey into a few of these tunnels and explore the most notable legends linked with them. One of the most infamous urban legends that emerge from the shadowy depths is the tale of the ghost in the tunnels. This story often centers around abandoned subway or utility tunnels, where people have reported seeing ghostly apparitions or feeling an eerie presence during their brief and often unauthorized explorations. These ghosts are typically depicted as souls linked to tragic or mysterious ends tied to the tunnel's supposed past. In New York City, for instance, the abandoned subway tunnels beneath Brooklyn are said to be haunted by a spectral figure known locally as the Track Walker, a figure rumored to be a former subway worker who perished in a tragic accident. Similarly, the clandestine network beneath London has its tales of phantoms, a lady spotted in white wandering the forgotten passageways occasioned by tales of regret and sadness. Each city has a version, their ghosts unique yet hauntingly similar, underscoring universal human themes of loss and fear. To understand why these spectral tales grip us so tightly, it's essential to appreciate the historical context of the tunnels themselves. Many of these structures date back hundreds of years and are marvels of engineering, built during periods when city growth necessitated such innovations. Over time, however, urban evolution left these tunnels behind, creating spaces shunned and forgotten, but not entirely void of curiosity. Their historical layers add authenticity and mystique to ghost stories. Savvy explorers who dare to wander can uncover remnants of bygone eras, rusted tracks, eerie graffiti from yesteryears, and even forgotten machinery, each telling its own silent story of passage through time. These traces evoke the imagination and make the spirits within these walls seem palpably real. Thus, the tunnels are not just physical spaces, but cultural repositories of memory and myth. When we delve into reports of sightings and encounters within these tunnels, we uncover a rich tapestry of narratives that range from the consistently uncanny to chillingly specific. Urban explorers have reported feelings of being watched, experiencing abrupt chills, or even hearing faint whisperings as they navigate these deserted spaces. Personal testimonies and blurry photographs often accompany these accounts, further fanning the fires of urban mythology. But science tells us that our mind plays tricks, especially in such unsettling environments. Darkness and silence can heighten our fears, leading to auditory and visual illusions. The question remains, are these encounters products of our psychological state, a play of light, or perhaps something beyond our current understanding? Exploring this can lead us to consider the psychological impact of urban myths as a manifestation of our fears and uncertainties regarding the unknown, especially in a world increasingly dominated by clear demarcations between reality and fiction. Indeed, the stories we tell about the tunnels beneath us are reflections of deeper societal fears and desires. These myths can represent allegories for the fear of what lurks beneath the surface of consciousness, our past actions, undiscovered secrets, and unacknowledged fears. In chaotic times, ghost stories can represent the consequences of ignoring or overlooking segments of society or history, manifesting in spectral justice or haunted reckoning. A legend of a lost child in a city utility tunnel could symbolize the societal neglect of vulnerable populations. Thus, these narratives are far more than mere spine-chilling tales. They serve as critiques of societal structures, woven carefully with threads of human emotions and anxieties. It is this blend of personal fear and societal reflection that makes tunnel ghost stories an enduring component of urban myths. Understanding the origins of these ghost stories requires us to look into not just the context of the tunnels, but also the personalities they have been assigned. Ghosts often embody characters steeped in tragic or unresolved requests. The lonely subway worker, the haunted soldier, the grieving lover, all figures who undergo change through narrative retelling. Urban myths are often evolutionary. As they are told and retold, they incorporate contemporary fears and cultural shifts, perhaps taking new turns with each generation's telling. Despite their changes, a consistent thread in these tales is the desire to connect with the past, investigate the causes of injustices, and perhaps bring closure to fragmented stories. Such collective narrative building produces representations of communal memory and encapsulates society's fascination with the afterlife, depicting ghosts as lingering memories unwilling to be erased by modernity. Significantly, popular media plays a crucial role in shaping and perpetuating tunnel myths. Through films, literature, and television, these narratives are granted renewed life and greater reach. Consider classics like Ghostbusters or The Others, which appropriate ghostly encounters in subterranean settings, adapting them to the cinematic language that captivates contemporary audiences. Similarly, documentaries and folklore-based programs breathe authenticity into these accounts, stoking our imaginations. Artists amplify these stories' mystique, influencing public perception and embedding them deeper within the public consciousness. Despite being saturated by digital information, such contemporary mediums enable the resurrection and adaptation of urban myths for new audiences, illustrating the intersection between media influence and narrative extension. Our exploration of tunnel myths invites each one of us to become contributors. We encourage listeners to share your own experiences, whether they're first-hand encounters, family lore, or even local legends. Dive into these mysteries and deepen our collective engagement with urban myths. Such sharing not only celebrates our communal affinities towards these stories, but also builds a diverse tapestry of narratives that continue to live on, morph, and challenge our assumptions. Your submissions could unravel twisted elements of truth in these myths, or unravel newly emergent mysteries born of the collective subconscious. As urban landscapes grow and evolve, so do the unknowns that expand with them, highlighting the eternal spirit of curiosity. As we conclude our journey through the ghostly myths hidden within urban tunnels, we are reminded of the blurred lines between myth and reality. These stories may straddle both worlds, inhabiting a space where truth does not negate mystery but instead coexists with it. Urban myths invite us to embrace curiosity, question mainstream narratives, and navigate the hidden pathways between known and unknown. By acknowledging these stories and their reflective power, we ponder society's perennial fears, desires, and intrigues. Thank you for joining us on this exploration today. If you enjoyed this episode and want more engaging content, subscribe, rate, and share with a friend. We look forward to your stories and theories. Until next time, keep questioning, stay curious, and let the mysteries inspire your imagination.
You've been listening to Codename Unknown, Mysteries, Conspiracies, and Legends. The search for answers never stops, and the truth is always waiting to be uncovered. If you enjoyed the journey, subscribe to us, and don't miss what's next. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning everything.